This last area, small back area, that I just started last year, there's all my winter sowing that's left over. That's for another day. I've been slowly pricking out the little plants and putting them in little pots. But anyway, this still needs to be weeded. And again, soon it will be mulched. But it's kind of my last job. It still has a lot of grass because it was just started last year, and the grass will not give up. You can see all the dry grass, and then in the back as well. But anyway, so over here we have some bearded iris that my friend gave me in the fall, and I planted in here. This is kind of in a shader, half shade spot, so it's smaller than the irises that are over here. I'm excited about it. Let's see. These are doing much better in the sun. And this one is even going to bloom. It has buds. I'm excited about that. There's also weeds. You can see lots of weeds. I'm kind of not sure yet if these are weeds or something coming up. We'll see. Near this stick, I always leave the sticks in the ground. That is actually going to be black-eyed Susans that are coming up again. And I do have some on the other side, but they haven't started popping up yet. In here were winter sown larkspur, and I'm going to plant them along in between the irises so they'll grow up along this wall. Of course, there's more weeds. Over here is this kind of wild cherry tree that I have to cut back every year a little bit. And over here is a baby raspberry cane that found its way here again. These blueberry bushes. There was always wild back here, and some goldenrod grows. But last year I wanted to make more space again for plants and help the pollinators and just to be pretty. So over here we have a peony that continues to grow here, but it has not flowered for 3 years. I don't see any. It used to be shaded by this burning bush tree that we cut back severely a couple of years ago. It used to be almost in the shade, and it would kind of reach its neck out for the sun, and it would have this big magenta colored bloom every year. But now, since we changed the tree, we only get the stem and the leaves. So if anybody knows about that, they're supposed to like the sun, so I'm kind of confused by that. And it actually looks healthier too, since it's in the sun. In the back here, I have hollyhocks. These hollyhock plants, I winter sowed last winter and planted them last spring. And they're biennials, so last year I only got the leaves. This year I'm excited because I'll finally get the flowers. So what I did to make sure I have them every year is I winter sowed some more hollyhocks this year. Here's some right here. Some extras in case I want to put them in. And I've given some away as well. These boards kind of point me in the direction of the new ones I planted. So I planted the little baby ones in here. 1, 2, 3. And hopefully I'll get leaves this year. And then when the other ones die back, next year I'll get the flowers instead of just the leaves. And I always have, usually over here, I planted a black-eyed Susan last year, so maybe it's in there somewhere to come up. This is Amsonia, and when they first come up, they look like asparagus. Let me see if you can see the little bud inside. I wish I could see, if you could see. There's the little buds inside. It's kind of a very light, powdery blue color, and I've heard that the leaves in the fall turn yellow and add fall interest, but I did not know that. So last year after they bloomed, I cut them back. So that's all that's happening back here. Still lots to do. Lots of weeding still and mulch. But I think it's always great to see where it starts. It's very exciting to see what it turns into. So thanks again for watching.